Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today let's go over a object-oriented programming question from HackerRank using Java, and this one's called Java Instance of Keyword. And unfortunately I was not able to solve this question on my own because I think the editor is actually a little bit broken. If you look at the different languages, if you try to clear them, they have different inputs, and the solution does not work for Java 15. If you try to print something, the console doesn't show anything. So I don't know what's going on there, but I'm just going to show you guys the correct working solution that I copied from someone else in Java 7. So let's wait for this. See, it says no response even though I printed something. So something's wrong with this. Let's go ahead and use Java 7 instead. And so basically you're given these three classes. So let's just try to code this ourselves because it gives you a lot of boilerplate. So let's just get rid of all this and all this and all this. And I think that's a good starting point. So three classes. Let's go ahead and type them out. So class student, class rockstar, and class hacker. And then populating an array list with several instances. So basically array list my list is equal to, so it's probably actually better to just have what they have because this makes it a lot easier. So cool. So if we clear it like that, then we have this, and now it makes it a lot easier because so for each element, if element is an instance of the student class, then A++. If it's an instance of the rockstar class, and then B. And then if it's an instance of the hacker class, then we increment C. And the rest of this is pretty straightforward. So yeah, I'm going to come back to this one later and review it later because I was not able to solve it on my own. But then again, I think it might be a little bit of a problem with this question because there's nothing here. Like, you would have to type it completely out by yourself. So rockstar, and even then nothing works in the 15. So yeah, let's just type this out again just for practice. So let's create an array list called myList and set it to a new array list. And then let's get the input system.in. Okay, so then you're supposed to create an integer of t, and again, this is just copying someone else's solution from the other boilerplate from whatever they had there. And then for int I is 0, I less than t, I plus plus. So then string s is equal to sc.next, and then we're supposed to say if s dot equals student, then my list dot add new student class. If it equals to rockstar, then we're supposed to add new rockstar. Okay, so rockstar, lowercase s, if it equals hacker, then add new hacker class. Okay, so then I think here we're supposed to call, can this thing go away please? We're supposed to call count of my list, and we're supposed to print that out. Okay, and then the count would, so you define this count method with static, so don't have to create an object to use it. Why is this thing taking so long? The heck? This thing is very buggy sometimes. But yeah, you would just create 3 integers here. I'm not going to type this whole thing out. And then here, okay. So at least we have something to work with there. Okay, so of my list, I wonder why that's wrong. Let's reset it. Okay, right. If it equals this, then we print this. Oh, it has to be lowercase. Wow, okay. So if it's uppercase, it doesn't work. Anyways, I think you guys get the point. And yeah, I'm going to come back to this question later. It's just really... They should probably fix this question because it's kind of broken. Okay, just do it again. So if element instance of student element instance of rockstar. So it says here you have to fix it by modifying only 3 lines. Right. So instance of hacker. So I don't know why this 15 language gives you nothing. So let's see, my list, and then import java.util.arraylist. Cannot be resolved to a type. Okay. Why is this wrong? This is very odd. But anyways, we'll count it because, you know, I already did it. So either way, yeah, gonna come back to this question later, but I definitely think there's something wrong with this editor. So that's it for this video, and thank you for watching.